Glorilla put out a single. She flipped "Love" by Keisha Cole. I don't know if I love it.
Oh, yeah, I saw Keisha Cole talk about it, but
Yeah,
I didn't listen to the full song.
yeah. I mean, it's a solid song, but I don't know. I sometimes I wish stuff would come out without the help of like TikTok, because the best parts of everybody's song be the first 30 seconds of a TikTok video that I already heard. And it just like I feel like there's a big fall off after that like first initial part of the song. And
Let's take 30 seconds. I want to hear it for a second. Yeah, just give me a second to listen to it then.
go
All right, I've heard enough.
ahead.
I've
Yeah,
heard enough.
in 5 seconds. Like,
Nah. Okay. What do I don't want to say about this? Did you watch the Joe Budden podcast the other day when they talked
yeah,
about Lil Wayne's album?
yeah,
I thought Parks's insight about sampling was he put it into words in a way that I guess I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like sampling, the creative part about sampling is taking like the lyrics or a certain part of a beat from a song and flipping it in a new way where I didn't think about it that way, right?
yeah,
Through the All Falls Down, Through the Wire. You can go through the Kanye catalog for examples of this, right?
yeah.
Breathe in, breathe in, breathe. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Um, and now that you see they're sort of like templatizing the sample, it don't sound creative anymore. I agree with that. I agree with that because this is not what I imagined when I wanted to hear the song sampled. It's not good. They didn't even really. It wasn't really creative. They just used the strumming for it. Like it wasn't.
Yeah. I agree with that though. Like the creativity aspect of the sample is gone because of how frequently it's used. Like every single artist is sampling some song. The only people I feel like I even put this in a video that you guys will see on our social media pages. Go follow Real R&R on all social media pages. But but yeah,
Sorry.
I said that Detroit is probably the best at sampling right now when it comes to rap. Like and I feel like that's just because they have like Motown in their blood. They have that music running through the city in general. So it doesn't really
Hmm.
surprise me that the way they flip samples and the way they will get on songs and some of the things they'll use, like Babytron is really good with that. Babyface, he has been really good with that. Rio has been really good with that. Like a bunch of them have done really well with sampling right now. But I do feel like there has been some level of creativity gone because of the fact that it's just too frequently used. And it was like even the creativity aspect of this was it just sounded like what I would expect this to sound like almost. And maybe that's like I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's like this is how I would expect Glorilla to flip this song. Like in her
I feel like if me and you locked ourselves in a room for a week, we could come up with a better beat.
You think so?
It would take us 3 days to figure out how to use the program. But once we figured that out, hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you give me and you, that would be a crazy like TV show, like a making the band, but making the album. But it would be trash. I ain't gonna lie. Do you think we can make an album?
I think we can make an album. Would it go anywhere past my car, your car? I don't know. But we can make an album, bro. Like we can make whatever songs you want to make. I'm down.
I
I'll
can't
get back
wait.
on the mic.
Nah. Yeah. When we put the R&R album out, well, we're not gonna be rapping. We're finna be A&R. At the most you might get from me is a DJ Khaled ad lib. Another one. You
Nah,
might get another one from me.
I'll
I'm not
I'll
giving you
rap.
no bars.
I'll rap. If
You're
we can
gonna
get
rap? You're gonna rap?
look, if we can get like a real spitter on our album, I'll dust off the pen, bro. Like I'll come back
I'm
outside.
dead. You saw Selection they put out a project, like an EP.
Really?
Okay. Like a month or two ago. And I
Yeah.
thought it was interesting because they're like a DJ brand and they're a label too. They distribute some music, but they've never put out a project. And he had hella artists on there. And I'm like, yeah, what if we at some point we put out a little 5 pack? You know what I'm
I don't,
saying?
but that's the thing. I want to do that because Lyric
Yeah,
Lemonade did it. Like that's what DJ Khaled
yeah,
does. Like there's
yeah.
honestly here. That's what Rory does. Like people just
That's
sit
what Black
here.
Boy Mac does.
Yeah, yeah,
We
like
could do it.
there's definitely opportunity to do that. And trust me, if anybody wants to be on the R&R album, DM us, hit us, comment on the IG if you want to.
Bro, who would you rap? You said a real spitter. Who would you rap with?
if we could get, here's what I'll say: if we could get like Saba, or we can get Mick Jenkins, or even if we can get somebody big, what if we get big enough? I'm like, Cole, you got to come back outside. That'll make me want to rap. Like, you think they don't want to
wait,
hear Cole and J. Cole?
You think, let's say, so by chance, let's say Cole watching. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get on the R&R. You think he go hit you up and be like, hey bro, let's get in the studio.
Well,
Get the
no.
fan working.
If he on the R&R
Oh,
album, we're
season.
already gonna be in the studio together. Like, it's gonna be like the Dreamville session. We just bringing in everybody.
And you think when you dust off your notebook and get to writing,
yes,
Cole gonna give you the steak face.
Yeah, bro. He don't know I got a 16 waiting for anybody at any time. Like,
we got to show him the catalog then.
You got to hear the whole shit.